Are you talking to me? Talk to you. Fuck you. Fuck you. So I saw Beats' video earlier, and it would seem that David Hay gave it away that for Derek Chisora's final fight, for his swan song, in spite of the reports that are out there that he might be facing Jarrell Miller, according to David Hay, he's going to be facing Dillian White. I don't know about that, dog. I mean, I think you would have to ask a Brit how do they feel about that. Obviously, the more poetic choice, Jonah, what it do? The more poetic choice would be Dillian White because, you know, they have history. They have 2 fights together. Derek arguably won one of those fights. Poetically, Dillian makes sense, but this isn't poetry. This is pugilism. And I don't know what the British boxing fans, shout out to Team Batman. Maybe you could give me an insight on this. Who, you know, Team Batman, who would you prefer to see Derek fight as a Brit? Would you prefer to see him fight Dillian White, who just got smoked in a round? Who just got knocked the fuck out in 1 round? Or would you prefer to see him fight Jarrell Miller? Don't want real talk, what it do? Clavo que lo que. You know, and if it's Derek's swan song, and you're gonna have, you know, because this is according to David Hay. David Hay is the one that said it. If you're gonna have Derek and Dillian run it back for a 3rd time, even though Derek is 0-2 in the trilogy, because you know that's what it would be. It would be a trilogy. I hope you don't think you're gonna charge people pay-per-view for that, bro. Like, I hope not. You know, Frank been going kind of fucking crazy with the pay-per-views, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I like Jarrell Miller for the swan song because he's gonna talk shit, you know, because it's somebody new, it's somebody that we haven't seen Derek fight, and because you know that Jarrell's gonna throw a lot of punches. Jarrell's gonna fight. Derek is gonna throw a lot of punches. Jarrell is gonna throw a lot of punches. Yeah, I would prefer if he fight Jarrell Miller than Dillian White, you know. But hey, you know, we'll see. That's what David Hay said, that they've already decided it's gonna be Dillian White. I heard Frank put Italma on pay-per-view. Yo, yeah, he did, Bloom. Frank is bugging. Italma versus White was a pay-per-view out here. I actually bought that shit. And I'm buying this weekend shit, even though I shouldn't. I heard Bass the Kid is protesting. Shout out to Bass. He not buying that shit. But you know my dumb ass. I can't stay away. I'm only 23. You know what I'm saying? What was the other shit I seen? It was another shit I seen that caught my attention. So you got Derek Chisora potentially fighting Dillian fucking White, man. My God, boxing got to do better, man. Boxing has to do better. You know, I never really look at swan songs in boxing as being a good idea. It's almost like because you know that the fighter will not be fighting on. I don't know. You know, it kind of turns me off, you know. Top Rank Classics on Tubi and Roku. Yeah, I seen that joint, bro. So that's where we could watch. That's where we could watch Michaela's fight. That's where we could watch Raphael's fight, right? They should both. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, kind of. I mean, Dillian got knocked out in a fucking round, bro. You know what I mean? That's a swan song, Leo. That's a fucking, they singing for the swan. You know? I seen Ryan Garcia hanging out with John Bones Jones. These motherfuckers do anything but fight, yo. They do anything but fight. They at the track. He's a once-a-year fighter now, basically. He had 1 fight last year, 1 fight this year. He's a once-a-year fighter. You know? Hanging out with Johnny Bones. Leo, what it do?
Aquí todo bien.
You
No, but my interpretation of a swan song is um, a fight that is more or less a winnable fight. That you go there and you do your best, and hopefully you look good, and then you go and retire. That to me is a swan
you
song.
don't think he beats Miller? You don't. If Derek fought Miller, you don't think he beats him?
No, no, no. Both Dillian White and Jared Miller are fights. That's not an easy fight
Not
for any of
Dillian.
them.
Not Dillian. Not Dillian. Not with that chin. Not now. Nah. He might be
No, but
catching Dillian at the right time.
no, but not even Chisora. The thing is, Jared is decent, but Chisora and Dylan White. I know Dylan White got knocked the fuck out in one round, and you would like to believe that Chisora is more durable, but Dylan White fought Itama. I don't know if that's because it's not durable or because Itama is just that good. So
It,
yeah,
it
if,
has a damaging effect though for you to go from being. Remember that was this year. That wasn't that long ago. That was months. A
yeah,
few
For a
months
month.
ago. For you to go into that now with Derek after that, yeah, you probably gonna get laid the fuck out again, dog. Probably gonna get laid the fuck out again. You know what I mean? I don't
but
really want to. I don't want to see that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to see that. You 0-2 in the trilogy. What is with these trilogies that don't deserve trilogies? You're 0-2 in the trilogy. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see
okay,
that.
but Julius, what the fuck do you want to see? Tell me,
I mean,
tell me a
I
fight.
would no. I would prefer Miller. I would prefer Miller.
Miller against who? Chisora.
Yeah, I would prefer that. Somebody new, somebody that we haven't seen before, and somebody volatile. You know, Miller. He talks a lot of fucking shit.
We
So
need
you don't like Chisora,
I
basically.
mean, I like Chisora, but does Chisora like Chisora? He the one that want to hang around.
we need
He,
Chisora versus Fury.
man, I wonder
I
who he.
know,
I wonder
bro.
who he's gonna fight in his comeback.
He needs the fucking tuna, bro. Derek, I love your style, bro, but you need to get the fuck out of here, bro. You
No,
need
he's
to.
about to get no, but he is though. Like he is. Speaking of guys who should probably get the fuck out of here, but won't. You know,
Exactly.
undefeated. Usyk just said that he's gonna fight until he's 41. Right?
You know, and yeah, I thought about that shit. I don't mind it,
You
but
don't mind
your
it.
your ass needs to fight somebody good. Itama, go
No,
ahead
no,
and
no, él lo dijo que él va a pelear con. He's gonna
que
fight
la
the winner.
chingada.
His manager said he's gonna fight the winner of this
What?
weekend's fight.
Yeah.
He's gonna fight the winner of
Okay.
this weekend's fight.
Okay.
And that's who's next in the rotation too is the WBO. So
Okay. I
I
ain't
mean
gonna lie. That's a good fight. Yeah. That's a good fight.
it's a good fight irrespective of who wins. But the thing is, you want him to stay. Then you don't want the reset button. You want him like nah, keep fighting. Then fuck it.
If it's somebody of high quality, unlike Pacquiao, then yeah, then of course.
You agree with
It's-
that, Leo? Would you prefer that Usyk stay, Leo? Would you prefer that?
For Usyk.
Yeah.
Not really. Ain't nobody out there for him. Really.
No, yeah, I would like him to stay. I honestly, I am a fan of Usyk. It would be nice to see him retire, but if he gets it against nobody, I don't care either. Because that shit about me worrying about your fucking career or who you're gonna fight. If you're gonna be in good, interesting fight, I cannot complain. If you get beat just because you lost a step, I'm not gonna get mad neither. Because to me, the moment I get detached of all these motherfuckers is the moment that Anthony Joshua lost against that fat guy. Against Anthony. After that, I don't really care. If you want to stay, because again, I understand you're mad about Max Kellerman. That he has been sucking dick and all that shit, but he kind of has a point.
No,
You're not gonna be compared against Muhammad Ali and all these other guys.
it's
No.
not even that. It's not even that. I'll say I wanted Usyk to retire, not just because I want him to have a happy ending, but also, you know that shit is more complicated when one guy has all the belts. Tú lo viste con Canelo. It's super middleweight.
Mm.
Nobody's gonna want to fight. Nobody's going to want to do anything against each other because one guy has all the belts. So all that is going to be bottlenecked to him, and you're just going to end up with a lot of filler and a lot of fluff. Whereas if he retired and the reset button gets hit, you guys have to fight because none of you is above the other. You have to fight. You have to establish a new number one. And that's a part of the reason I kind of wanted him to go.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, but do you understand, Julius, that that's not gonna happen in like maybe in 4 or 5 years, because everyone is gonna pick up a title. If Usyk retires, everyone is gonna pick up a title. Nobody is gonna want to fight anyone. There's not gonna be any unification fights.
That's not true. That's not
No,
true.
it's
That's
not
not
gonna
true.
be.
That's not true. If you're a Geet Caballel, right? If you're a Geet Caballel, for example, let's look at the lay of the land. If Usyk retired tomorrow, Agit becomes WBC champion. Parker becomes WBO champion. Eso do tipo. You don't have the marquee value to be an island. You don't have it. The only way you have value is in fighting other people. So for those two guys, yeah, they would have to fight. You would have to, bro. Pulev or whatever happens in the Gassiev fight, right? I think Gassiev is gonna knock him the fuck out, by the way. But if you're Gassiev, you don't have the marquee value to be an island. You don't have the marquee value to have shit show fights and fill it. No, you have to fight people. That's the only way you're gonna make real money. So that's kind of why I wanted him to leave. Like, yeah, if he stays, they're all just gonna wait around for him and fight who the fuck and what the fuck in between time.
Julius, I have heard that story a million times. Those motherfuckers, they're not gonna fight. As the only way those guys fight, if Turkey pours a lot of fucking money. I'm not sure it's gonna do that shit from the jump, because Turkey in the next couple of years is gonna be really occupied with that fucking super boxing shit. So I don't know.
Shout out to motherfucking Virtuoso. Reasonable for Top Rank to put their live shows on their Tubi channel in the meantime. Yeah. Even though those really aren't their shows, but all the same. Virtuoso said, speaking of John Jones, you saw that clip of him playing around with Hasbullah? He's dead ass had an Eiffel Tower in his pants. Yo, dog, he's attracted to male midgets, bro. That's fucking weird and gay.
Oh my God.
Country, the question of the night. The first question is, even though there are reports that Derek Chisora is going to fight Jarrell Miller, David Hay basically let it be known it's not going to be Jarrell, it's going to be Dillian White. Do you like that fight?
I saw that. Not the most great fight, but it makes sense right now. But considering where they're both at, to me, it makes sense.
It makes sense for them, but does it make sense for us?
No, not really. No, I mean it's not. I mean, all they're doing is just rehashing leftovers. For the fans.
You know that, and you know that we're gonna watch it. If they do it, we're gonna watch it just because, well, it is Saturday afternoon.
Well, that and also too, considering where they're both at, it makes it a little more intriguing as to who can actually fuck up who, because they're both shot. I mean,
I prefer Miller. I prefer Miller personally. I
think Miller would be a better fight, and he would be more. It would be more entertaining because of the shit talking. But if he does fight White, it is what it is. I mean, but again, leftovers.
Yeah.
What's the second question?
Second question. Usyk just said he's going to stick around till age 41, and he has 5 more fights left in him. The question is, would you, country, prefer that he retire, or do you want him to stay?
I prefer he retire. If 1 or 2 more fights, okay, but fucking fight until you're 41 for what? You've done everything. There's nothing left to do, nothing left to prove. It's time to let the younger lions start to come up, and the rest of the division, start a new thing going. He's done everything he can do. I mean, there's nothing left.
Yeah. Herb, you agree with that?
Yeah, I would rather see him sit down. Let those other guys battle it out for heavyweight supremacy, man. And he's getting up there in age too. I mean, he don't want to play around up in the 40s. He probably can do it, but I prefer to see him sit down.
If it's me, I prefer to see him sit down. If it's me, just because it forces them. It forces right now. There is, with the exception of Anthony, because Anthony is still worth a lot of money, and as much as people don't like it, if he has a fight, he's still gonna be the A side in terms of generating revenue and all that bullshit. He still is, bro. I know a lot of people don't like that, but he's still that guy.
Well,
but
another thing too is that I mean, with Usyk, although it hasn't shown much, he got stopped with a body shot in the amateurs. He did get hit in the body by Dubois. They said it was a low blow, and he still went down. If he goes against Caballero, that could be his undoing because of the way Caballero goes.
I mean, he want to go. He want to go out in a blaze of glory, bro. Like he's that guy. Like he just can't bow out gracefully. He wants to be destroyed.
You know what'll be bad, bro? If he takes a loss like he did with Sean Porter, where we're looking back at like, what the fuck happened?
Well, yeah, but I don't understand the desire. I guess that's just the boxer's instincts that they never know when to quit while they're ahead. That, bro, there's nothing left. There's nothing left to gain. Like there's nothing. Like, yeah, you could argue the shit that Max said, but when I see Max say that, I'm like, no, that's just the typical shit from the boxing person because they're never going to be satisfied with anything you do. You stick around for 5 more fights, and you know what they're gonna say after the 5? Oh, well, why don't you just stick around for 5 more to break Joe Lewis's record? It's always gonna be something if you going off of them. So I'm like, nah, that record looked complete to me, dog.
Yeah, and then
okay, but wait a minute. Again, Max Kellerman, he might be a hater and all that shit because you're comparing him. I know who you're comparing him to Muhammad Ali, to Joe Frazier, to Joe Foreman. You might be a hater, but you have a point. I recognize that.
I don't think he has a point. No, wait, shut the fuck up.
No, fuck you.
He said, no, listen to me. He said, name 10 top heavyweights that he fought. And I'm telling you, when I was a kid, all I watched was heavyweight boxing. Mostly, I watched heavyweight boxing. Brody, Riddick Bowe doesn't have 10 great wins at heavyweight. You know that? He doesn't have 10. I don't think Joe Frazier has 10 great wins at heavyweight either. Holyfield has 10 fights. Oh, he has like major fights, but he doesn't have 10 great wins at heavyweight. He doesn't.
And you know something else, Juice?
Go ahead.
With Usyk hanging around, that like delays the process of us developing another good ticket seller. You know what I'm saying? You slowing up the price. We trying to get another guy to put these ads in the seats.
Yeah,
you slowed the process with that, man. Come on, sit down.
Because when one guy got all the belts, everything gonna get slowed up, and it's like, well, you're not a young guy. And the other thing is, what are you gonna fight 2 times a year now? Because you talking about 5 fights. So you gonna fight 2 times a year, or you gonna fight once a year? Because that's some bullshit too. So all the belts gonna be tied up till you come back, and you only fighting once a year. Yeah, come on, bro. Go do some movies. B-Ball is doing movies. You just did a movie. B-Ball's in a movie now. Go do movies, bro. Go be a movie bad guy. Be a bad guy in the next Bond. He's perfect for that shit. For that shit.
Yeah, with that gap tooth and shit.
No, but
go sit down, bro.
This is what I think is gonna happen, because if Usyk tries his luck, I don't even want to say that try his luck, because I do favor him against Caballero and also against all these other guys. But if you retire, the same thing that happened with Usyk and Fury when trying to make that undisputed heavyweight fight is gonna happen again. One of those motherfuckers is gonna hold that fight to ransom, and he's not gonna make it. He's not gonna agree to fight until someone puts an outrageous amount. So I know that the Fury situation was crazy because how much money was asking? Like 100, close to 100 million
amount of money.
Yeah, I don't think that shit is gonna happen again. But it's gonna be something similar. It's gonna be someone that's gonna say, "Look, I need 40 million, or I'm not gonna fight." It's gonna be that way.
The other thing that with Usyk that is peculiar. Remember that a few months ago he got rid of Alex Krassyuk. They separated, right? They separated. And I thought it's because Usyk is retiring, he doesn't need him anymore. But he's not retiring. So why did Alex leave? That dude, he's been with him his whole career, Alex Krashiuk. He's been with him, the dude with the fucked up haircuts and shit. Alexander Usyk is great fighter, and I get bad haircut, right? That the guy. He's got a chin. Get bad haircut. You look at me, bad haircut. That guy. Why did you get rid of? Why did?
No, honestly, I think that it was the original plan to retire. Maybe after Dubois, or maybe have some kind of celebrity boxing match. But after he beat Dubois, he told himself, "No, I'm still got it. Now I'm gonna be fighting like 4 more years."
I think Zelensky talked to him and be like, "Hey, bro, we need money for the war, so go get your ass, go out there, fucking fight."
You're probably right. They need more missiles undefeated. They need more missiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
missile short.
You know what I'm saying? Like they need a couple more missiles. Them shits is $3 million a pop, bro. Them shits ain't cheap.
Yeah, but
Usyk get you a couple of them shits.
Talking about some real shit. There's private individuals that donate a lot of money to the world effort, but not buying bullets and droids and missiles, buying food, buying medicine, and also buying fuel at, how do you call it, generators. Because Russia has been bombing a lot of these power plants, and I don't know if you know this, Julius, but it is cold. It's kind of cold in Ukraine. It gets really cold.
It's seasonable over there, bro. It's a comfy 70 degrees in the Ukraine, bro. You crazy? It's fucking warm.
Below zero.
Right? Yeah, but I mean, like, so we're saying that Usyk is sticking around for the war effort? Damn, you ain't never gonna retire.
Yeah,
Looks like
the Ukraine is nice, bro, especially around the Chernobyl area.
Yeah, shout out to Chernobyl, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would really prefer to see him retire. As far as the winner of this weekend's fight, whoever it is, and I think it will be Parker. I think it'll be Parker. I favor Usyk to beat Parker. I do. I think the biggest threat to Usyk right now has got to be Caballel, because he's got feet that most other heavyweights don't have, and he has hand speed and combinations that most other heavyweights don't have. Like, most of the other heavyweights don't really put them together like that. That guy throws 3-4 punch combinations. He moves around. He's quick. He's young. So I would say right now he's the biggest threat. The Atelma Dick Rodden, I like Atelma. I think he's the leader of the new school, but fucking relax, bro. He knocked out Dillian White. Relax, bro.
On pay-per-view, right?
Yep.
Fucking pay-per-view, bro. Fucking nerve of them, bro. Fucking nerve of them, bro.
We need Herb to press Frank Warren, bro, online.
Yeah, I'll pay for your plane. I'm gonna pay for your plane ticket, Herb. I want you to go over there and talk to Frank. Like, yo, Frank.
Yeah.
If we're talking about if we're talking about finances, I don't know. How do you think? What kind of money do you think Usyk is gonna get fighting from now on?
Well, honest to God,
I'm a regular guy.
Honest to God, because we don't know that Turkey's gonna keep paying for his fights. We don't know any of that. You understand? Like, we don't know that. If you look at Parker Wardley, that shit don't got nothing to do with fucking Turkey. Turkey don't got nothing to do with that fight. So I don't know. Like I would put his purse in the neighborhood of 3 to 4 without Turkey, Turkey, because that's kind of what the purse was in Poland when he fought Daniel Dubois. It wasn't bad. It was like 4 and change or something, which that's still not bad, given that he's a Ukrainian guy that barely speaks English or chooses not to. But yeah, without that big Saudi bag, Brody, you gonna be fighting for 4 and 5. Coming off of what why you fighting for 4 and 5? You just made like wild money. It don't make sense.
No. It makes, Julius. It makes perfect sense, because if you were telling me now that, look, from now on, Usyk is only gonna make 500K or 800K. So after 3 fights, it's gonna make 1.5 million. No, it's gonna make after 3 fights, it's gonna make close to 10. And I'm telling you, that guy is feeling good. He might be
No, he
tired
feels
of all
good.
that shit.
No, he feels good. We can see that he feels good. It's not that. It's just that you got a lump sum that you could retire never even mind the World Boxing Super Series, right? Never mind that money, and never mind the AJ money. Like everything before he goes to Saudi. Never mind any of that. What he made in Saudi alone is enough to retire on. What he made over, that by itself is enough to retire on.
I'm going to tell you something. This is why is a wise. This is a wise decision. I'm not telling you it's the most intelligent one, because it's still boxing. You can still get hurt, but it's a more wise decision because I see too many of these boxing guys making that shit backwards. Like they get a big payday. You know a fuck ton of those guys. They make a big payday. They think, I'm gonna chill. So they stay out of the game for 2-3 years, and then his youth goes away, and then they want to come back. So why don't do that shit now when you're feeling good? Do you understand what I mean?
I guess, yeah, that he's got momentum is what you're saying. He has momentum that, hey, you feel good, you're still winning, you're unbeaten. It's just that why tempt fate for peanuts on the dollar? Why tempt fate? I would prefer that, no, you bow out and let's start this thing over. And it's the same at super middleweight with Canelo. While Canelo had those belts, a lot of them guys wasn't trying to do nothing with each other. Look at what happens now, though. We got Mobili versus Martinez. We're getting Pacheco versus Saggio. Like, no, shit is starting to rock and roll, right? And guys are going to get the opportunity to become champions. I'm saying, yeah, heavyweight could use that. You got a whole generation of guys that are coming through that could be champions. And if one guy has all the belts tied up, that means there's only so many times they're going to get defended. It's one guy.
Yeah, Julius, but there's a big difference between Sauro Country. But let me finish with this. There's a big difference between Canelo and Usyk, because you can understand that in the case of Usyk, yeah, there's going to be less movement because there is only one guy holding those belts. The problem with Canelo was those motherfuckers in the WBC and the WBA are bending the rules, trying to make you not to fight the guys that are supposed to fight for those belts. They're trying to get you away from them.
But even Canelo was more active than Usyk.
Yeah.
Canelo at minimum was fighting 2 times a year. Bro, when's the last time Usyk fought 2 times in a calendar year? I know it wasn't recent.
Yep.
So if he has all the belts, what, you gonna fight once a year and then we don't see the belts again the rest of the year? I would prefer he retire. I would prefer.
But what do you want, more fluff? Because Canelo wasn't fight. Canelo for Charlo. Canelo for
fluff. It's not fluff. It's not fluff. I want the process to restart. I want the next generation to have you. Look. If Daniel wins his upcoming eliminator with Frankie Sanchez, right? He becomes the IBF interim. I think it's exciting if Daniel has a belt. Daniel will fight people. He's proven that. He will fight people. Parker has proven he will fight people. Caballel has proven he will fight people. There's no reason to believe that these guys would play keep away with each other because they've been doing that already. So yeah, Usyk, if you bow out, they're gonna fight. They have to. They're gonna fight. And that's what I want to see.
Yo, Daniel Caballero is a good ass fight.
You know who you picking in that fight?
Man, Caballero, bro. After I seen Daniel, after I seen him get folded like a lawn chair, yeah.
Damn it, Daniel.
Daniel, man. But what you gotta like about Daniel is, and he's young, and the same thing that we laugh at about him is the same thing that makes him dangerous. He's a fucking moron. You know, he probably forgot that he lost. He completely forgot about that shit. Like, I'm Daniel, baby. Right? Like, he doesn't know what's going on.
I'm your daddy.
You know who we should fight? Usyk. We should fight him. Yes, Daniel, eat your crayons, bro. Shout out to Daniel Banks. Damn it, Usyk, you collected the Dragon Balls. Now make your 3 wishes and let them scatter to someone else can collect them. And yeah, man, like that's where I'm at. Like I want to see. It's time for freshness. It's time for rejuvenation and youth and shit like that. It's time,
Right.
bro.
And ingenuity.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
it's
I,
time
I
for
seen I seen Jim Jones and Fab the other day. I'm like, y'all old ass motherfucker. See, this is the like old ass motherfucker. Just go
yeah.
chill, bro. Go chill, old ass motherfucker.
Sign somebody. Something.
Yeah, yo,
Co-sign.
motherfucker.
They,
They,
so they
I,
can, so they
who
can get.
was it? I seen Ice Cube and Scarface cut a record. This the
Oh,
shit I'm talking about. I'm like, yo, why is y'all still rapping? Why is Will Smith doing freestyles? What
Oh
is
hell.
happening? You seen that shit, bro?
I don't even want to see it, but I'm like, bro, your generation is like looking at retirement. If we're being honest, like, why are you out here trying to rap? Like, stop,
Bro, that
stop,
shit
bro.
was one. Will was already Will was good. Like I ain't gonna front that Will had his moment musically. He did have his moment though. He did have his moment. He put a couple of good songs out there. That was a really, really, really long time ago. You know, like that's a long fucking time ago.
Huh.
And then couple years later, he had a resurgence. Like I ain't gonna front. That was my shit. I loved it. That shit. That in the Wild Wild West, right? In Miami. I'm going to Miami, right? That shit was hard, bro. Right? But
Yep.
it's like, Will, how old are you? Are you 60? You gotta be close to 60 now. What
Yo,
you rapping for, bro?
ain't Jay like 54 or some shit like that?
Yo, he,
55.
he up, yo, he up there, bro. He really up
Bro,
there. Top
his his
shelf.
his last album was 2016, and it was a good album, but he hasn't done anything because he's already old. He's a
It's that
CEO.
music like well I wanted to say that music is for the young, but that's not necessarily true. I want to say that in this era that we're in this day and age, music is for the young. That wasn't always the case. Like no, if you go to the 80s and shit like that, like there wasn't an age cap on how old you needed to be to sing a song, and the other thing is it wasn't all about sex either, which is why I think the music was better. That you had guys like Phil Collins, right? If you look at Phil Collins, you're not gonna think, yeah, he pulls all the bitches,
Yo,
right? But he was amazing, bro. Phil Collins, like I love Phil Collins, I love Genesis, right?
hi, man.
You know what I'm saying? And it was just diverse. Whereas now, in this era that we're in, yeah, music is for the young and promiscuous. That's who it's for. That it's all that's out there is bitches pointing their ass at you and dudes pointing their dicks at them. That's what it is. There's not good music anymore. Like it's not, bro. Like there's no good music no more, bro. The good shit is the indie shit that motherfuckers don't know about. Other than that, everything on the radio is just my ass, my pussy, and my ass, and my pussy, and that's the song, bro.
Bad bitch.
Why do you think so many people are listening to music from the past so much? Because it was actually real compared to today.
Like
No,
Good music.
Sabrina Carpenter, Tate McRae, Dua Lipa, fucking Nicki Minaj, Megan. It's the same shit. You gonna show me your ass and your thighs and point your ass in my face. That's the song, bro. That is the song.
That's
My
the video.
ass in my asshole. My pussy in my asshole. My pussy hair, asshole, pussy. It's like, what is this shit? Bitch, can you write a song about a sandwich or something? Like that you made your man a sandwich or something? This shit is monotonous, bro.
Shit.
And the guys, forget it. Is there even a good male artist left?
Mm. Jada Kiss.
Bad Bunny, bro.
Yo, I'm gonna tell the truth, bro. They shouldn't have picked
them
that
artists?
dude. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Yes, they should have, bro. They should
All right,
have.
all right.
It's because you don't get the big picture, bro. The NFL is trying to expand.
Um,
It's kind of like you got all these idiot Americans complaining about Inoue. Motherfucker don't speak English, but he's a bad fighter. He's a
yeah.
bad
But
yeah.
do you
So
think? But so would you say as a big follower of the NFL and the Dallas Cowboys,
Let's
you
go.
believe you believe that Bad Bunny can grow the NFL like an erection?
No.
Like a dick on Viagra, bro.
Really? You really believe that? Really?
Bro.
I'm not being sarcastic, neither. I'm really asking. Like, you think that he could?
Bro.
You think he could really do that?
Last year, I'm at my sisters and me and my brother-in-law watching the football game. My niece is fucking 11, and she's like, "Oh, that's Patrick Mahomes." I was like, "What the fuck? How you know this shit?" And she's like, "Oh, that's Travis Kelsey." I'm like, "What the bro?"
What?
She's a fucking Taylor Swift fan. So exactly,
Oh,
bro.
I dig it. I dig it. I
Yeah.
dig it.
She even knew the brother's name. I forgot that fat fuck's name, but she knew the name. And it's like it's yeah, bro. Now they're trying to expand into Latin America now. I think the rumor is next year the Cowboys are playing in Mexico City. Spanish.
I ain't going front. That would be hard, bro. That would be hard, bro. Like, that's
My,
you know that Turkey wants to host the NFL game. He said that. He wants to bring an NFL game to Saudi Arabia.
who was it
Read it
that
early.
was on the panel last time? The KO kid?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He said that he was 2 a.m. He was watching the NFL and he's over there in the UK.
Oh no,
Yeah.
That was Hit Kid.
Hit
That was
kid,
Hit
yeah.
Kid.
Yeah, bro, they're trying to expand not just America but globally. They might one day they might bring a fucking Japanese singer and everybody's gonna complain still.
Do you think the NFL can have that same appeal that soccer has? Do you think that's possible?
Absolutely. You know, you
Country
know,
agree?
I don't know if you know, but Mexico has a league too. Canada
They
has a
do.
league.
Stop
Exactly.
lying.
I,
Stop
I,
lying.
bro, I couldn't
Canada
fucking
Ben
believe
had a
it.
football league.
He's not
Canada
lying,
has.
Jules, but the league that they have is mostly like it's kind of like you would look at it like a minor league of football,
Like
like
a
It's
triple
like
like a
like a
triple A
triple
league.
A.
Yeah,
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 So
yeah.
what's it like, the XFL?
yeah,
It's it's more
probably
like
lower than the XFL.
it's more like pro box and shit.
yeah. People would be referring to it as the B League.
Ignacio, do you agree with Undefeated's contention that Bad Bunny can take the NFL to the next stratosphere? Do you believe that Bad Bunny is the right choice for this assignment?
Not necessarily because the fact of the matter is you still have a guy who's performing that doesn't really make music in English, and I think a lot of fans still are, you know, a lot of people are still closed-minded enough that they're not gonna accept it. So I mean, they tried to do it with Jennifer Lopez and Shakira and nothing happened. So,
Fuck.
you know,
Yeah,
I don't think.
but you know what the thing is with a female act, right? I guess because we're all perverts and we all we got cocks. We want to stick it in our ass. It's like if you put Shakira and J Lo up there, even if we don't know the songs that well, right? And we know some of the songs, but the point is that I could see that working a little bit. It's hard for me to imagine that a cross-dressing Boricua is going to appeal to the same audience that watches the NFL. Like, I don't maybe Undefeated knows something that I don't, right? Because he
You
watches
know what?
he watch football more than I do. But I'm saying that aren't those really completely different demographics?
Yeah,
Well,
to be honest, man, the NFL really has to get more countries around the world involved in it in order to get close to soccer. To be honest,
tell them country talk that shit.
I mean they're starting to slowly expand, but it'll be way past our lifetime. But if
Bro,
they
I
do
think
get that big, man,
I think what was it like a month ago they played in fucking Brazil.
Yeah, I heard
Brazil.
that. And they're
No,
doing
but
and they're doing and they're doing games in the UK.
yeah. Do you remember? I think around 2012, Bob Arum in an interview, younger Bob, right? They
Mhm.
asked him like they were like, "Hey, Bob, fans are complaining about these main events. They're weak." I think it was around the Brandon Rios versus Mike Alvarado trilogies,
Mhm. Mhm.
and fans were complaining like, "Yo, the undercards are ass." And he said, "Boxing fans are like rocks. You can kick them and they'll stay there." Those are American fans. Yeah, bro. The NFL owners are looking at the American football fans like rocks. Y'all are gonna be here regardless. So shut up. It's
You know,
y'all gonna be
That's a
here.
good. Not for nothing. That's a good point. That I'll say this: that irrespective of how bad, because it's a reality. Irrespective of whether the Bad Bunny thing works or it doesn't, it's not like those guys are gonna stop watching football. They might not like that halftime show, but they're not
Yep.
gonna stop watching football. That's a good point. It's not like I can't watch football no more because this guy. No, come on.
Yeah,
I don't-
can I give my take real quick?
Let me read the super chat, then you could go. Peter said, "You spent an hour telling the best heavyweight on the planet to retire, like there's a stable of greats waiting for next. Be careful what you ask for." No, I want to see a filtration process, bro. That's all I'm saying. I don't want Usyk to stick around so long he gets beat by some fucking bum. Gooch, go ahead. What's your perspective on Bad Bunny being the halftime show for the Super Bowl? Go.
What's the most important thing about the Super Bowl? The ad revenue.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so the people who watched the Super Bowl last year and the year before and the year before that, they're gonna watch it. What they're trying to do is they're trying to capture the younger people to drive up the fucking ratings so that they can continue to charge 10 million a minute or whatever crazy number that is. The football fans, yeah, they're pissed, and it's a little controversy also, which adds more to it and builds it up. It's all about ad revenue.
But there is that Mulvaney angle. You know what I mean? That this feels like the Mulvaney thing to where why would you get Mulvaney to be the face of your beer when this doesn't align with your core demographic that patronizes you, and that turned out to be a mistake. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, this is not that different from that, you know? This is I mean, like, it's not
I
that
mean, but the
different from
thing is,
that.
the thing is, Jules, this is literally a 15 to 20 minute performance. It's not like Bad Bunny is going to become a spokesman for the NFL. Now, if they did some shit like that where
I
they
get it.
consistently had him out there, then you'd have a point. But this is a one-off. They're not planning on necessarily bringing him back. My whole thing with the halftime show is like, I know all these people are pissed off, especially the so-called hardcore football fans. But let's be honest, the only ones to blame as far as why there are no quote unquote great American acts anymore is the music industry itself. All of these fucking guys that were popular in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, they're all fucking ancient. So you can't keep trotting out
Yeah.
the Rolling Stones, the Who, Elton John. All these motherfuckers are literally in their
Bon
70s
Jovi
and
and shit,
80s.
yeah.
Yeah. You can't keep putting them out there and expect fans to be like, oh, great, fucking these dudes all over again. Like, no, you gotta fucking start bringing out younger, fresher acts that are gonna fucking attract a younger demographic. Because you keep trotting out the geriatric set, that shit ain't gonna work.
No, you're right. That. Yeah, no, you're right about that. That they need new acts. It's just, I guess that shows how much music has delineated in the sense that there really ain't a lot of great acts out there. You know,
They're
it's
not.
not. It's not like
No,
I
but
couldn't tell you a good male rapper right now aside from what Kendrick, who's got to be 35. How old is that guy?
36.
Yeah, he's like in his 30s. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like,
yeah, all
yeah,
the dudes that are out that are younger than him are fucking terrible. You wouldn't put those dudes up there.
They
no, I
are
wouldn't.
terrible. They
I
are
wouldn't.
terrible.
They're
Shit.
fucking terrible. Yeah. And
you're
the
gonna
thing is,
get
these
you're
younger
gonna
generations follow these dudes, and you're going like looking at them like, what the fuck are you listening to?
Exactly.
Doesn't Rock Nation do the music for the Super Bowl?
Yep. Yep.
And
It's
you're
Jay
gonna
Z.
you're gonna get a huge spike in people that don't normally watch the Super Bowl because
Hey,
Exactly.
that guy is popular and people will tune in just to watch that.
once,
We'll see. We'll see.
hey,
You know,
listen,
we'll see.
only one on this panel that don't know who the fuck is Bad Bunny is.
You're
I
lucky.
gotta be honest. Up until not long ago, I hadn't heard of him either. So
You're lucky.
I know who. Listen. I know who the dude is, right? But I'm old, and I give myself a pass that I ain't heard one song from this man. I haven't. Like, I don't know that. Like, I know
he
who
has
he
a
is,
he has a
but I
song
don't
with
know
Dua
his
Lipa.
music.
It's so crazy.
Honestly, Jules, you know what Bad Bunny reminds me of? He reminds me a lot of Sean Paul 20 years ago. That dude that was hot for a minute,
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
and then
I
he's
remember
gonna.
that.
I'm telling you, I don't
Yeah.
see this dude sticking around too long. Like he's hot right now,
Bro,
but in a few years we're gonna be going, wait, what the
bro,
fuck happened to that
I'm
dude?
gonna be
No,
real.
He's
I
been
don't know
getting
what
a
you
now
shit
wait a minute.
about him or his music.
I'm gonna say
man.
that I don't think that Bad Bunny is hot right now so much as everybody else's ass. So it's like,
yo,
it's
he's been
Oh, okay. So
There's
he's the
levels of
best
ass.
of the worst, according to
he's
you.
the tallest midget. He's the tallest midget. Like that's that. He's the tallest midget, bro.
bro. He's been on since like 2016.
Yeah, he's been
It's
around a
just
while.
yeah, he's been around a while. So this
Bro,
moment, it's
yo,
been
every
almost a
time, yo,
decade.
listen. Every time Undefeated talks about this fucking guy, his voice gets a little higher. Like, stop, Bad Bunny,
It's
Hey,
like
man, I
Brent.
just
stop.
It's
I
like Brent
just
talking about Norman.
Exactly. You know
oh
what I'm
man.
saying? Like I can hear it. Like
I
I
just
already know. I already
y'all
know.
don't know this
You
guy.
got albums. Yo, you got albums. That if listen, I know Undefeated can't stand Puerto Ricans, but if there's one Puerto Rican he can stand, it's Bad Bunny. I
Wait,
can
I thought that
already
was
tell.
Drew.
No, that's Drew, bro. That's
That's
Drew.
Drew.
Yeah, that is Drew. Fuck, I'm talking about. That is Drew.
Yeah, it was
That is
like
Drew.
Drew's the Puerto Rican hater.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we'll see if the shit works out. Like I get it that you guys help me understand why they would have done this. That okay, you're trying to appeal to a completely different demo. I get because yeah, it's a completely different demo. The demo that listen to him, I don't think a whole lot of them watch football. But if that's the goal, well, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. You trying to think outside the box.
They
And
want
and
That
to.
makes sense.
even last year, I wasn't excited about Kendrick, bro. I went to go fucking for a beer run during halftime. Like I'm not gonna make a big ass deal about it.
Wait, a beer run? I thought you would have stocked up Saturday night so you didn't have to
Nah,
leave your
bro. We
house.
were we were at a watch party, so everybody went like, "Hey, bro, we'll be back. I ain't worried
By then
about that.
that
I ain't
shit
gonna
no
miss
by then
nothing."
that shit was played though. By then that shit that
Yeah,
they not like bro, you couldn't get away from that song. You in the gym, they not like us.
They,
You at the fucking Walmart, they not like us. You go to the fucking Aldi, they not like us. You
they
at the
go,
fucking
go on
CVS,
social,
they not like you know
go
what I'm
on,
Jules
saying?
went to Subway. They not like us.
on social media.
the fucking right's acting like the left, bro. God damn. Just it ain't that deep. Go
Real.
flip the burgers, motherfucker.
Yeah, for real, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Damn, man, I gotta run go get some rolling paper, man.
Damn, I wish I could smoke.
Herb is gonna smoke some herb.
I'm, I'm ready to take y'all to the store with me.
Hmm.
Oh shit, man. I
Wait,
wish
do you mean the bodega?
Around the corner, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't been to the city in a minute. I'll take you on a tour right quick.
Okay. I can tell you one thing: when it comes to Bad Bunny and his music, I don't give a shit about that dude, man.
Yeah, it'll go so crazy. I'm at a football. I don't watch football. I only watch the Super Bowl for the halftime show and the commercials.
Really?
Yeah, that's it. Other than that, it's all.
Yeah, country. The thing is, country, if there was better American artists, they'd put up a fucking artist that like people could agree on more so than like the guys that they're putting up now. Problem is that there ain't nobody out there. Like I said, man, these dudes relied on years for the same fucking people to go out there, whether it was country acts, whether it was rock and roll acts, whether it
Well,
was fucking pop acts, and all
They,
them dudes just got old. Like you got to change it up.
Yeah.
well,
they
well.
could
There's
have
a
brought.
lot. Look, there's. I kind of see again to the point of the ratings. You know, if you have a country act, 'cause
Oh shit, Al got him.
I got him
Damn.
Al
Damn.
got him.
in mid sentence. You got clipped.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. God damn. They could have got Lizzo and been good.
people
Gooch,
who watch
if
the
you can hear
Super Bowl
us,
anyways.
Gooch,
No,
if
no,
you
you-
can hear us, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
now we can.
Yeah. So, you know, if you put a good country act, which there are many, you're not going to get the same reach. And remember, the ratings are how they set their price for the next year. You know, they have to have big ratings so that they can charge ridiculous amounts of money for their fucking commercials. I mean, I think that's why they're doing it. They're being a little controversial, but not crazy because they're very conservative, the NFL. But I think it's just crazy enough to where they're going to cash in on ratings, and
Well, let's
football
be
fans aren't
honest,
going to fucking go
Gooch.
anywhere.
The reason they're being quote unquote controversial is because they appointed a guy who's not from that world of old billionaire money like the owners are in Jay Z. Jay Z is the new billionaire that is not from that world. So he's the one making the selections. He's the one telling these dudes who to put up there. So that's why
Jay
people
Z
are
is?
going
I
like,
didn't
"Oh
know that.
shit,
Yeah,
yeah,
Jay Z
Jay Z's the one in charge of this shit, bro."
does the music, but
Hmm.
see, Jay Z has a lot of good artists signed to Rock Nation, but a lot of them are like R&B singers and like Coco Jones. But it's like in order to entertain a crowd for the show, it got to be somebody with some music that's gonna be lit, that's gonna get you up on your feet and excited. You can't have an R&B singer come out there and sing a slow love song. That's the kind of artist that Jay Z got signed to Rock Nation and shit like that. So I don't know why would he go with Bad Bunny, for.
I gotta be honest. Most of the time, I never watch the halftime shows. I always go do something else, and then when the game comes back on,
That'd be your time. That'd be
yeah,
your time to handle some business.
Exactly, bro. Flip the burgers, go for a beer run.
You
I'm not
take
go
a
gonna
buy
sit
piss,
there.
take a
the
If
shit.
I
rubber.
don't know who the motherfucker is, I don't even care.
You
However, I remember about 6, 7 years ago, like the halftime show, which to me was pretty great, where they had like Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, they had Dr. Dre, they had Eminem, 50 Cent. It was like,
yeah,
oh shit.
it was a lit show. A show that's going to get everybody in a party mood. They can't just anybody come
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, the funny thing was people were talking shit about that show, talking about like, oh,
Yeah,
we're gonna put rappers up there instead of fucking having, like the old school rock acts, and it's like, yeah, motherfucker, but we're tired of seeing them. Like
Yep.
their time is come and gone. You got to
right.
start putting younger, fresher acts that people are gonna want to pay attention to.
Just going to keep you up and lit. You can keep you alive throughout the game.
Yeah, like how many times do I need to see Mick Jagger's old ass out there? Like, come on. Like we don't need to be seeing that old motherfucker out there no more.
Ain't motivating nobody to stay up.
Yeah, like come on. How many times I gotta see the Who perform? Like what the fuck? Them dudes are all in their 70s and 80s. Like it's time to
Fucking
let that shit go.
my dude, Mick Jagger been old since I was born. That
And that's what
motherfucker
I'm
was
talking about, dude.
old, bro.
And that
That's
old
a old.
motherfucker was out there. It's like, come on. Like it's time.
Next time they roll that motherfucker out, he gonna be a bag of dust, bro. like that's an old motherfucker, man. Like shit. But yeah, I mean they doing what they gotta do. It's true. You gotta roll with the times. Like it's because I'm old that I'm thinking like, yo, they trying to change shit. And when you old, you kind of resist change. But yeah, that's part of it. The NFL to survive, it has to change. Yeah, or something about it, like who it appeals to. Like, yeah, so if they trying to go global, I guess that makes sense. Guess that makes sense. Boxing got to change. Shit, you see the state we in. Eric Gomez was on the 3 knockdown rule talking about that shit. Motherfucker said everything I said. That shit is not gonna affect us. That shit is only gonna affect motherfuckers that sign to them. And nothing changes for us. Like, what's the fuck I've been saying? The fuck
Right.
y'all worried about?
That's
The other night, I listened back. I missed the first hour. I think it was Sunday. You were talking about the 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 networks role as well in the state of boxing. They have Stephen Espinoza is the best example. The point man has to be, and you've mentioned this before, has to be the quality assurance manager.
Yep.
They should have said, I ain't paying for this fucking bullshit. Come back with better shit, or else I'm not fucking paying. And so the
Exactly.
networks are responsible for it as well. You know, they share in this fucking blame. They're a big part of it. But unfortunately, again, I put it back on the fucking promoters because their job is to make money for their company and make money for their partners and ensure that that the sport continues because that's how they make their fucking money.
The problem is the exclusivity deals, like I said. If you know, Gooch, that you're gonna get 90 mil regardless of whatever, you know you're gonna
Exactly.
get that regardless of whatever. You're not gonna make fights with the same urgency to make money and make big events. Not if you know, well, I'm gonna get 90 next year anyway, so it ain't about
That
nothing. I'm gonna get that same money, you know?
that was a great point you made because you got to keep them hungry. You got to keep the promoters hungry. You
Yeah.
know, they're the ones because exactly. You know, they should have gotten away from the fucking exclusivity deals and say, what do you? The promoter has to go sell it. Here, I got this
Yeah.
card. Okay, I want this much and negotiate, and every fucking card should be like that. Then,
Yep.
then as a
Yeah.
promoter, you have no choice but to rein in the fucking pay. You know, like, okay, you don't want this money, fuck you, move on. You
Yeah.
could still make great fight cards with B and C fighters and pay a hell of a lot less while these guys starve out and come to their fucking senses.
Yeah, because the way that it was in the golden age and the old age or whatever the fuck it is that's now antiquated, the promoters understood if I have a guy and Gooch has a guy and people want to see them fight, that is our opportunity jointly to make money. That's what it's all about.
Hmm.
Gooch has a guy that he developed into a draw. I've got a guy that I developed into a draw. And our opportunity, irrespective of who wins, because they're focused on the wrong thing now. Like it's like they're all focused on it doesn't matter who wins. What matters
Yeah.
is they fight so that there is an event, so that there is something that makes everybody stop and watch. And they got away from that. The exclusivity deals are a part of it. Like you're more inclined to try to create your own biosphere or tournament when
Yeah.
you know, well, Fox gonna give me this regardless of whatever. Fox gonna give me this, Showtime gonna give me this, so suddenly I don't need them because
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this regardless. You know,
Yeah.
that has to go away. That has to go away. You know,
It's like,
and
a
it will
it's like having a trust fund.
I mean, it kind of did go away. It kind of did because, well, look, all the major networks are gone. So it's not like it's lingering. It is gone. Like, yeah, I mean, DAZN, while yeah, Matchroom is exclusive to DAZN, Matchroom doesn't really hold off on doing a fight because you're with this guy. They don't really do that shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, it did kind of go away. Like, yeah, Showtime is out of here. Fox is out of here. ESPN is out of here. You know? Needs to change, bro. Needs to
Yeah.
change.
That's a sign.
It's a sign. It's the seventh seal, bro, with Demi Moore. You know what I'm saying? Remember that shit?
That's a great movie.
It's a great fucking movie, bro.
Yeah,
Seventh seal, bro. Seventh sign. When she had the short hair, I used to want to fuck her in her ass.
Oh my
You know what
God.
I'm
She still
saying?
looks good.
Oh yeah, did you see The Substance?
No, not yet.
Watch that fucking shit. That shit is nuts, bro. That
Oh,
shit
okay.
is crazy. But yeah, man. And what else is going on? What else is going on?
Hey, yo, I heard.
If you were thinking about her like that in that movie, Jules, you must have really loved her in G.I. Jane.
He like,
Yeah. Go ahead, Herb. Go ahead, Herb.
he likes them striptease better. But then again,
Yes.
yeah. But I heard something real interesting today. I was listening to The Voice right this morning, and the guy that was in the fight with the 9-0 prospect that we watched over the weekend got dropped early in the first round, I think. His opponent, the guy, he was sitting there complaining and that saying, "Oh, the ref cheated me. That was supposed to be my fight." He said that when he dropped the guy and the guy's legs took so long to come back, and the guy would fall on the floor draped to his waist, the ref would stand him up, take a point from him. He's actually helping him to get his legs back together. The ref cheated. You know, this is what he was complaining to Ness about. And I'm saying to myself, like, it's your fault too, because once you had him hurt, you supposed to know how to finish him. You couldn't finish him, and that's what happens. You got cheated, what you say, and then you got knocked out. So wow, you know. And he was trying to argue that shit down.
Yeah, I mean, like it's your job, bro. It's your all that shit. You in there by yourself, really, bro. You in there by yourself, the ref. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't rely on him. You in there by yourself, bro. You got to get that shit done. I seen Ness cook a shout out to Brim because he tagged me to the shit. I seen Nuts cook a Virgil Ortiz fan, bro. He cooked that motherfucker, bro. He cooked that mother, and he deserved it too, cause it's like your dog. You was at 140, you was at 147, you at 154. You probably about to leave, and you still haven't fought for a belt. What is it like? And you think fighting Lubin is some kind of consolation? Come on, bro.
Hey,
Come on.
there's a fight card tomorrow
Who?
on the Zone at 5:00. It's I think it's from Puerto Rico.
Really? Oh, really?
Pagan versus Montgomery I think it's the main event.
Salida, it's a Salida promotion, right?
Let me see.
What's up with Mayor?
It's in
Oh
San
no
Juan,
no no!
Puerto
She
Rico.
gonna fight next week. She gonna fight next week, bro. And if you go like they announced where you could watch it. Did you see it? They announced where you could watch it on a Top Rank channel that's on Tubi and Roku. The shit is free.
Oh shit, I got that.
Yeah, the
I
shit
don't
is
know
free.
who-
All you shut the fuck up, country. Shut the
you.
fuck up.
Shut
all
the
you gotta
fuck
do
up
is-
yourself, you motherfucker.
All you gotta do is go to Roku or Tubi and go in the search bar and put Top Rank, and they free shit comes up. That like, yeah, you could watch that shit, and likely Espinoza versus Kagai also is probably gonna come up on that shit. Yeah,
Jules,
Yo.
it's Salida Promotions.
no fucking kidding, bro. I just said that.
That's what I'm telling you, man. Just verifying it. Damn, man.
Fucking said that, bro.
I'm being fucking cool with you, and you gotta be a fucking dick.
No, I fucking said that shit.
Yo, fuck
Fucking
him up,
said that.
country.
Fuck
Fuck 'em up,
fucking
country.
hand
Hey,
over
fuck
your face,
you,
motherfucker.
undefeated. Fucking Bad Bunny loving ass motherfucker.
The main
You
event,
know what?
The main event is Joshua Pagan and Malik Montgomery. The co-main event, Ashlyn Lozada and Melissa Odessa Parker.
That's gonna be a good
They're
little
going
fight.
8 2-minute rounds, featherweights.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Yeah.
good little fight. That's good.
You
That
know-
girl fight. I seen that
Oh,
shit.
and then they
Go
got,
ahead,
one
undefeated.
more. They got Kiara Tapia and Marinella Soledad Ramirez.
Okay. I'm gonna go live. So go ahead, undefeated.
You know what's crazy, bro? For years we've been making fun of PBC. Like, damn, they got kicked out of Showtime. They're gonna be on Tubi, and look who's on Tubi. God damn.
Shit,
I mean, yeah.
Tubi better than nothing.
Yeah, but that's just the way for them to use that catalog to get money. That's not a meat and potatoes deal. That's just them using the catalog of fights they own the rights to get residual revenue, because they made that catalog available to 4 different platforms. So they're getting paid. They're getting something from all 4 of them. It's probably not a whole lot, but it's still something. And something is better than nothing.
Yeah,
They
I
got a
was
card
watching.
the same night on Triller too, but it's a minor card. Nobody famous.
Fucking Triller, bro. I'm not gonna go through what I have to go through to download no fucking Triller, bro. I am not. I'm not, dog. That's not happening. Imagine me. Yeah, cue it up, bro. Let me download Triller.
Yeah.
That shit.
What a plus.
Yeah, November we got what? Virgil and Lubin. We got Virgil and Lubin. We got Ben and Eubank. We got Jake and Javante. Benavidez and like November's gonna have a lot going on. November is gonna have a lot going on.
So we only got one pay-per-view fight for November?
Really, yeah, because the Jake and Javante shit is free on Netflix.
Yeah, okay.
The only pay-per-view shit we gotta worry about is the Benavidez shit.
But yeah.
Michaela Maer's fight is on the 30th, but I don't know what they're showing it on though.
No, they're showing it on the Top Rank Fast Channel, country. They already announced it.
Okay.
You could go to Roku. It's Roku, Tubi, Physio, and Pluto. If you have Pluto TV, you can watch it like that. Yeah. That shit is free, bro. That shit free. So we good on that.
I got all of those except for fucking Paramount Plus. How about it?
I got Paramount Plus, but I was about to, I was about to delete that shit because I'm like, yo, HBO got all of, between HBO and Netflix, even Tubi has better movies than Paramount. Paramount don't really have shit, bro.
Oh shit.
Like like they got a lot of the same shit. Like I go to Netflix, it's some new shit on there all the time. I go to HBO, even Tubi. Tubi had The Craft, bro. They got The Mummy. Tubi got fucking. I looked at Tubi catalog because I don't really fuck with Tubi like that. I looked at the catalog. I'm like, yo, why the movies on Tubi is better than the movies on fucking Paramount?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I was watching the Mummy 1 and 2. Man, that bitch is bad, bro.
Yo, she is, dog.
Oh,
Rachel
Jesus
Weisz,
Christ.
bro.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, bro. And she's in
Jeez.
Constantine too. She's in Constantine, man.
She should be my bed. Goddamn.
Hey, they got a card in the Philippines, but on the 29th at 1 a.m. But they don't. It says to be announced on who's showing it. But the main event is Melvin Jerusalem and I don't even know how to pronounce.
Bro, that's the one with Nico Ali Walsh. And if you think I'm gonna stay up till 1 a.m. for some Nico Ali Walsh, bro, I tell you one motherfucking thing, bro.
Well, they got one fight for the WBC International Middleweight title. And it's Ymir Felix Marcial against Eddie Colmenares.
Bro, they may as well be fighting for a turkey sandwich, bro. Like,
I know, right?
May as well be fighting for a ham and cheese sandwich, bro. Like, come on. I'm not staying up till 1 a.m. for that. That's bananas. IBA has a card coming up, though. Their cards actually ain't half bad. Like, motherfuckers get fucked up. Like, I am trying to see that Gassiev versus Pulev, though. I am trying to see that because I think Gassiev gonna knock that old motherfucker out. If y'all forgot, that's what Gassiev do. He knock motherfuckers out. That's what he do. You know, so I'm looking forward to that. And if he get that BA Reggie, hey, he in the mix.
What's up, my Billy people? Don't want to do that rematch, huh?
I mean, I figured that if Turkey not paying for it, they not gonna want to do it.
They should have did it though.
Yeah, but then
not if Turkey don't put the money up, country. And I don't think it was never a guarantee that Turkey was gonna pay for that rematch. It was never a guarantee. And if you ain't got that big turkey bag, yeah, they not doing that. The shit is that he under orders though. That's the shit. You gotta do that. If you don't do this, they might take your interim. Then what? Then you back at square one, bro. So. You know, kind of fucked.
I don't see why.
Oh, go ahead, Herb.
The sanctioning body. Why would they order something knowing there might not be nobody to put this together? But we still gonna order it anyway. Fuck it. I guess they have to. I guess.
Because Lester petitioned them. He asked them to do that, and they actually did it. Maybe they thought that because the fight was so good, because the fight was good, Turkey would probably do it, but I knew ain't no guarantee Turkey pay for another one. I don't know if Turkey want to see that shit again. I don't know that. So, you know what I mean? Now I'm a Billy stuck in the shit. Like, you stuck, bro. You
do it on Pro Box. Fuck it.
If they even try to do it without Turkey, Lester, you're gonna have to go to Canada. That's the only way it happens. You're gonna have to go to Canada to the Videotron, and you might get jerked out there. You might get jerked out there. Yeah, Michael gonna be ringside. Yeah, I don't need ass.
Jerking him off.
Saying, but yeah, he kind of.
Michael's gonna hit Lester with a steel chair from behind.
For real, yo. You know what I'm saying? Michael get violent. You get a couple of beers in Michael, he's a different person, bro. He's a different guy, bro. He be bugging out. So, yeah, you got that shit. I love that Pacheco Sajo, man. I don't know if Pacheco gonna win that fight. I literally don't know.
What a fucking weird ass place though to put it, Jules, in Stockton, California, of all places.
No, fucking Pacheco's from California though.
When
bro.
does that happen?
Yeah, but he's not from Stockton though.
In December, country. In December 3rd.
13th.
Yeah, December 13th.
I'm getting tickets, man. I'm gonna go.
You gonna go?
Yeah, man.
Yo, if somebody get knocked the fuck out, if somebody get knocked the fuck out, record it for me, country. Record that shit.
You got
that goes in the relay, baby.
Yeah, yo, but yeah, that's a good card though. That's a Gabe Flores about to fight Joe Cordina. I got Joe Cordina, bro. I got
By
Joe
knockout.
Cordina in that
Gabe
one.
Flores is trash.
Yo, I got a
Yeah.
question for y'all. I just pulled up. Who do y'all got for trainer of the year right now?
We know who
Trainer
you
of the
got. Right?
Who I got? You
trainer.
mark ass.
No. The
You
guys,
got
the guys
senior.
that's in the running. Wait.
How
The
the
guys
fuck I
that's in
got
the running. You got you gotta put Andy Reid in there. Andy
Andy
Reid.
Lee? Andy Reid. You talking about the
Andy
truck?
Reid. Andy Reid.
Andy
Because I'm
Lee?
not Andy Reid, bro. All right.
Andy
You
Lee? You
gotta
talking about Andy Reid? That's the coach for
that's
the
the
fucking KC
Andy
Chiefs.
Reid. You gotta put Andy Lee in there. All right, you gotta put Andy Lee in there.
Yep.
You gotta kind of put Bo Mack in there. Cause
Yep.
Bud.
Bozy.
Cause Bud and
Bozy.
Bozy.
And Manny Robles.
Yeah.
Those are the
But
four that
Bozy,
I got. Because I put a poll up.
if Jack win the Essuman fight, cause ain't he about to fight Essuman?
Yeah, I think so. He's fighting at 147. Yep.
Yeah, if Jack win, you know, and if Stephen win, because remember that's not far away that fight.
Yeah, that's this year. If those two fights happen, Bozy got it, bro. If those two guys win,
Yeah.
Bozy wins, bro.
Yeah,
Bozy wins.
What
So
about Gab?
don't say that stupid shit over there. Fake talk. If that was you that said that, you doofy bastard.
What about Gabby?
No, I was undefeated. That was
Oh, that
me.
was you undefeated? Oh, man, you very defeated for saying that.
Gabby and her brother are trained by their father, and you could argue like that. I'm not for nothing. There is an argument that yes, Sebastian's doing all right. He beat the shit out of Tim Tszyu, right? He's champion, and Gabby's undisputed. So yeah,
He
there's an
does
argument.
Xander, though.
But but you can't give a guy a fighter of the year jewels with one fight.
No, this
He got-
trainer, though.
No, he got a couple of like Gabby got the undisputed, and that counts. Sebastian, how many wins he got now? What, 2 in a row? 3 in a row?
We got 2 this year.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he got 3 in a row because he beat Zoo last year. He beat Cordell Booker this year, and then he beat Zoo. So he got 3 in a row. You know, it's not like it's one win. He got 3 in a row. I see the argument. I don't think it's strong personally. I don't think Bozy
I think he's on the outside of my top 4. His pops is on the outside of the top 4.
Bozy got a strong argument. Bozy,
Bozy,
especially if Fulton win and Jack win, yeah, he got a strong
if
argument.
those two win, Bozy overtakes Andy Lee, bro.
Wait, Casserole's
Yeah.
being trained by Bozy Ennis?
Yes.
You didn't know
What
that,
the
bro?
hell? No.
Yo, he went to Philly and all that, bro. You didn't know
Yeah,
that?
about 4 months ago,
No, what
Bozy
the hell?
took
That's
over.
crazy. I didn't see
Yeah,
Jack
bro.
Casserole going to Philly.
Look, bro,
I'm
he got
saying.
he heard all the chirping. Everybody, nobody want to see you boring as shit, bro. He got the memo.
If he go out there and look like Bernard Hopkins, forget it, bro.
For real, it's a wrap. Just give it to Bozy immediately.
Oh
For
man,
real. Jack Hopkins, bro.
that would be the craziest transformation ever. If fucking
shit-
Jack Casserole fights like Bernard the Executioner Hopkins.
That's like Mike not eating ass and now he's eating ass. That's a mean transformation.
Exactly. And the shit is that Jack got tools. Jack is not always fun to watch, but you could see he got a lot of tools, Jack. Like, now he got a lot of tools. He can hit a little bit, he counter a little bit, move a little bit. He got tools, Jack. He do. So if he could put it all together, Bozy, yeah, he might be a motherfucker.
Okay, but
man.
what? Okay, let's give a scenario. Let's say between Catterall and Cool Boy, let's say one of them win, one of them lose, but Bo Mac gets you banked and he knocks out Ben. Now what?
Bo Mac off a profile. Between the Bud win, and if Eubank knock out Ben, yeah, they gonna give it to Bo Mac, bro. They gonna give it to Bo Mac. Yeah.
Are we
A
really that
decision
confident
win,
that
no, but a
Eubank makes
knockout
160?
win, maybe yes. I think for Bozy to have a chance, he needs a knockout. He has to I think he has to knock him out.
Bozy has a more diverse portfolio because it's more than one fighter with Bozy. If you think about it, he got that girl O'Shea Jones. He got O'Shea to a belt. That counts. If Cool Boy win, that's another belt. If Jack win, that's a good look. Boots, Boots is you know, you like
I
you know,
mean,
bro.
but the unified with Stanley on this does count though.
Yeah, if Andy
Yeah,
It does count.
and
yeah,
Andy Cruz, bro. Andy
if he wins,
Cruz.
Yeah, but Andy Cruz ain't fought but one time this year.
but if he wins the belt next go round,
Yeah, he got Murataya got to fight him. Y'all ain't heard they ordered that shit?
Yeah, they ordered that
that
about
shit.
time. It's
ordered
some
that
good ordering going on right now. They ain't talking about pizza delivery. It's been some good orders.
Brim, you got Cruz winning that fight?
Hell, fuck yes.
You do? You trust
Yes,
him? Because he only got 6 fights, Brim.
you right, but man, bro, look how fucking pedestrian Materliev looked the last fight. He looked pedestrian as shit, bro. Was nothing
He looked like-
impressive about what he
ass.
did, bro.
Look like ass. Ignacio, you agree with that shit? You got Cruz winning that fight?
I'm still not convinced based on the guys Andy's been fighting. Does he have a legitimate shot to beat Murataya? Yeah, but I don't know, Jules. I'm still not convinced based on the guys he's been fighting. I think they've made him look a lot better than he really is so far.
You might be right, but let me tell you something though. Do you think that Muratalev could actually knock out Cruz? I think the
No, if Murataya wins,
the problem is that Murataya is not fighting the way that he was fighting. If he was still fighting like he was 4 fights ago, I would pick him to knock out Andy. But because he on his fake boxing shit, did you see him the last time? He trying to box and shit.
yeah.
Yeah, you but like you're not
I
gonna
mean, he
beat
looked
Andy.
wild pedestrian.
You're not gonna beat Andy trying to win no boxing match. You gotta just
No, he got to be show power in that. You got and what's going to take out Andy is somebody that can thump that's going to land a shot to hurt him.
I'll tell you what,
Boxing
Brim.
him, it ain't going to happen.
I'll tell you what, Brim. William Zepeda is all wrong for Andy Cruz.
You fucking right. You
He is
damn
all
right. I
wrong for
agree.
Andy Cruz. He don't give a fuck about.
Stylistically
He don't give
dangerous.
a fuck. William don't care about none of that shit, dog. That dude is gonna throw 80 million punches at your ass. He don't care about none of that shit. And I don't think you have the engine, especially not at 6-0, for a fight like that. Like, nah, you ain't been in waters like that, bro. You don't got a life raft. But Murataya, cause you on this fake boxing shit, yeah, you might fuck this up.
Shit, he
might
do
fuck
got a
this
life
up.
raft. He came over in the life raft, being honest.
Shout out to life rafts, bro. Undefeated. You trust Cruz and Murataya, I guess.
I'm gonna go with Cruz. I'm not gonna be on cold this time. I'm gonna pick Cruz.
On code.
You don't come on, bro. Like fucking Murataya gets Edgar's, bro. You really gonna do him like that?
And that motherfucker gets head from a guy named Edgar. He asked.
That's fucked up, bro.
Wow,
That
that's
is fuck-
crazy.
Leo, you agree with that shit? You got Cruz over Murataya?
Yeah.
Why you said it like that? Are you okay?
I'm a little bit.
oh my god,
I have a cough, but no, yeah, I think Cruz got this. No, it's trying to box. I don't know. I've seen a couple of clips of Marte, but for what I've saw so far, like him trying to fight at middle range, it doesn't look like your style.
Mm-hmm.
So against Cruz, yeah, I favor Cruz.
Not too many surprises there. Shit.
So you only can go off what we've been being showed right now, you know?
Yeah, you're only as good as your last fight. And your last fight, you look like shit. So we can say.
It's not like no. I'm not saying he looks like shit, but he looks like it's not your style. You look like
he looks like he's caught between styles.
Kind of like Madrimov was against Virgil. I still believe that he was caught between styles with Virgil.
He said he was sick, is what it was. That's what he said. He said
he was sick of being caught between styles.
Sick of, two things can be true at the same time, I guess. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Jules, real quick. I seen something where Michael Hunter is going to be fighting in the UK. Is that going to be on a Queensberry show?
No. He is fighting Yo, let me tell you, he's fighting at the York Hall, right? That's like fighting at the Beacon Theater, bro. in New York, like you go into the UK to fight at York Hall, bro. Michael Hunter has the weirdest fucking career.
Very weird. And I think I
Yeah,
don't know if that was the vice president of Queensbury, but he commented on a post, and I said, he told me, I said, well, he didn't duck nothing. I said, he couldn't get the fight. I was talking about the big baby. He said, I'm not talking about that. So basically, he turned down a fight for Queensbury, which was a much more prominent fight. It looks like, based on what I was being told. He didn't tell me who it was though.
Italma, you know who it was. It was Italma. That's a guy who's over there looking. I don't really think Derek would go with Michael for his final fight. I think they wanted Michael for Italma, and he ain't want them. Same as the Hrgovic shit fight 5 years ago. Remember that? That was 5 years ago. They ordered him to fight Hrgovic, and he said, "No, I'm gonna go to Triller and fight these bums." You remember that? He fought like 3 bums over there, 2-3 bums over there. Look like shit.
His name is Heiko Munter now.
He's the bum basher, bro. Like that dude career is so weird, bro. You give him the benefit of the doubt, he let you down every time. Let you down.
No, good for me. I didn't have no stock in him.
Tell you what, you know what I'm saying? So there's that shit. We got Ben and Eubank. I am looking forward to that though, because I know it's gonna be good. That's the main thing that
It's gonna be a fight.
It's gonna be a fight. They gonna throw.
Jules, what about
It's
next
gonna be a fight with a
weekend?
P.
Buatsi versus Parker.
I'm gonna watch it, but I got Buatsi. That's not a hard pick. Like Parker is ass. Parker lost to John Ryder. Remember that? He lost to John Ryder.
Yeah.
I picked Parker in that fight. I'm like, yo, you really lost to John Ryder? Oh, ass.
Wow.
For me, Buatsi got to knock him out. And if you don't knock him out, Buatsi, you just ain't shit, bro. And it's as simple as that. You got to knock that dude out, bro.
They got to
watch that shit.
They got a good fight on Pro Box on the 27th. That's on a Friday.
Who fighting?
We got Nicholas Flores and Tiger Jones.
Yeah, I saw that card. I shared that flyer. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go live for that. I'll go live for that. You know what I'm saying?
Friday, not bad. Better than
on a Friday, that's not bad because usually it ain't shit on a Friday. So I'll go live for that. Is there a primetime card next week on Saturday though? A primetime card? I don't think it is.
No, the only one that's listed is the Buatsi Parker fight.
Really? Let me go to Box Live.
Yeah, there's no American card next Saturday.
Wait a minute. Next week is right. This week is Wortley versus Parker, and next week is Buatsi Parker.
Yep, Buatsi Parker. Yeah, next Saturday.
Okay. I could have sworn.
Yeah, there's no primetime American card until Virgil on the 8th.
I could have swore there was a big card on Halloween. I guess. Oh well. I'll go live for that. That's in the afternoon. It's in the afternoon. Fuck it. I'll watch that shit. But Buatsi's a waste of fucking time, bro. You should have fought Anthony Yard by now. How the fuck Benavidez get him before you, bro? My God. Benavidez
that's two motherfuckers who thought they were the A side.
Benavidez is Virgil Ortiz, bro. He's the UK Virgil Ortiz. Like, yo, when are you gonna fight for a belt, homie? What are you waiting for? Turned down Bivol, couldn't get Yard. I don't see you fighting Smith. How the fuck is Morrell fighting Smith before you, bro? What is good with you, bro?
Oh shit, Lipinets still fighting?
Yeah, he still fighting. Where he fighting at?
Russia.
Where he fighting?
He's fighting on the undercard of Mayor and Spencer.
Get out of here.
Oh shit. Wow.
He is?
Yep, super lightweight against Bayer Lancelot.
Oh shit. You know him. Whenever he fight, it's to get his ass beat. That's why he fight. I gotta get sent to the hospital tonight. That's why he fight.
Oh, Rashidi fighting for Tuna. I remember that.
Oh, Harvey for Tuna?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to that fight.
Stop lying. Rashidi
no, because they fighting in Connecticut, bro.
Wait. Rashidi Ellis is fighting Javier Fortuna?
Yeah, man, the Mohican son.
Wow. Good Lord.
Wow. Yo, Ignacio, the fucking humanity, bro.
November 1st. November 1st, dog.
That's crazy.
I'm going to that shit.
He could have done better than that.
I'll get that ticket for $20.
You know that I just found out that the Rashidi Ellis family, that's a family. It's Rashidi Ellis, Ronald Ellis that Canelo uses for sparring, and a sister who's an Olympian that just went pro. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that Ronald was Rashidi brother, and I really didn't know that that was their sister, Rashida Ellis. Like I put that together this week. Like, oh shit, that's a whole family right there. Shout out to the Ellises, bro. Shout out to them.
It ain't shit big next week.
Nah, ain't nothing popping besides that Buatsi Parker. That's about it. You gonna buy this pay-per-view this weekend, bro?
Who, me?
Yeah. Why you gotta ask like that? No, you know what? You just answered the question. You just answered the question.
Bro, I'm not stealing that shit. I'm not doing nothing. I'm a pull up on a couple of different panels. I'll pull up on yours, pull up a couple here the people talk about it, and then I'll look at the highlights and see what happened. I'm not gonna steal that shit because I don't like stealing the fights. I stopped doing that shit years ago, bro. I don't really like stealing the fights. So if it ain't worth my money, I just won't watch the shit.
Now the question I have for the panel before I go take this piss. Most of you have Parker winning the fight, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct them under.
Who has it going to a decision and who has it ending by way of knockout? Go.
Decision, Brim.
Knockout, Ignacio.
I'm going for the decision.
Me too. I'm going for the decision. I don't think Parker is going to knock him out.
I don't know how Wardley's chin really is, but I'm still going to go. I'm going to say decision because I don't know about his chin too well.
I think that Wardley got a little bit exposed by Hooney as far as all the punishment he took. So I think that's why Parker can get him because he got very lucky to have knocked him out in order to escape that fight.
That's true. But do you think Parker will not? I mean, I think Parker will play it safe and fight smart, though.
How many rounds?
Well, I think what Parker is going to do is he's going to like save up his energy the first 4 or 5 rounds just to kind of, conserve it because I think as the fight goes on, I think he's going to start trying to go after Wardley because I think Wardley's going to come after him right away. I think he's going to try to attack him and get him. And I think he's just going to kind of try to box and stay away and just kind of measure
wear
him
him down, wear him down,
wear him
slowly.
down. Yeah.
How many rounds are they fighting? God damn it! I've asked like 5 times.
Is it like 12 or is it a 10 rounder?
I'm going to find out right now.
I think it should be a 12 rounder because I think it might be an eliminator.
Yeah, because he has the interim. I would expect
yeah, there
it to
you
be
go.
12.
Yeah, it's 12. Yeah, because Parker has the WBO.
All right, I got Parker with via TKO round, late rounds 9 through 12.
I have another decision. I think because when people I understand that you're as good as your last fight. That's the same. But that Bocoli run, I'm not gonna say it was a lucky punch, but that's not how usually Parker fights.
No, that's true, Leo. But at the same time, though, maybe Joseph Parker is gonna keep that same size after seeing what he did to Bocoli. Maybe it inspires him to stay at that size because he was fucking muscled up and he wasn't like crazy heavy. He was only in like the 240s. So I can see him staying at that size if he feels it's going to give him more power as the fight goes on,
No. But I think you're right. But I think the Parker we're going to see is going to be more similar to the Silai Sang fight, the Chang fight. That maybe takes punishment, maybe he doesn't, but he's going to box, he's going to put combinations, but he's not going to try to knock this motherfucker out because...
I don't know, Leo. I kind of have to disagree because with Zhang, you knew that fucking goon has power in his hands that he could knock somebody out. Wardley, yes, he does have the ability to hurt guys and stop guys, but I don't know if he views them as big of a threat as he viewed Zhang. In my opinion, I don't think he views them the same way.
No, I think it's gonna be similar. I think it's gonna be more or less the same fight, but The difference is
I mean, I don't know because
Wardley.
Joseph is technically the bigger guy, isn't he? Because he's 6'5", probably 250, and isn't Wardley like 6'2", 6'3"?
Yeah, but Parker doesn't have the power that Wardley has. I don't think it's wise to go against a guy because Parker is faster, but not for much. He is more experienced, but that is what he has going in his favor.
Yeah, he's a seasoned vet. That's the massive difference between him and Wardley. Wardley to me is still kind of like in between being a prospect and a contender, whereas Joseph is the legit seasoned vet who kind of knows what to do already.
Yeah, because look, coming back to the Bocalo fight, everyone was impressed for what Parker did. Credit to him, but that was basically overhand by overhand, and you landed in a very good place on the top of the head, and you fucked up Bocalo. That's what happened. You usually what you do when you're fighting like credible fighters is you box. You put punches together to try to get stay in the fight. I do stay in the fight because you're very durable. You have a good engine, and that's how you're gonna fight. But stopping him is too risky. I don't think Parker is gonna be that kind of fighter.
It's not no, but let's say this though. Let's say this. The reason I think Parker might stop, I have Parker stopping him. I do. Parker is a world class. Parker's a world class guy, bro. If you see how many times Hooney hit that motherfucker, bro. Hooney hit that motherfucker a whole lot. If Hooney had a little bit more power, bro, he'd have been out of there.
And Parker is stronger and more powerful than Hooney. That is true.
I think he gonna like his nose, bro. That shit gonna be cherry pie, bro. Shit gonna be cherry pie.
Wow,
No,
that's
really,
very red.
I think Hooney. Credit to Hooney. I think Hooney. No, I'm not gonna say he's a better boxer, but in terms of combination and punch selection, I think he's superior to Parker. Parker, he knows that he cannot stay too long in the pocket with heavyweights. He knows that. That's why Hooney.
Imagine if Wardley wins. Wow.
No, I don't see it.
That would be crazy if Wardley beats him.
Fight Usyk if he wins, though.
Wait, Leo, I don't see it neither. Like, don't get it twisted. But bro, listen, I picked Hooney to beat fucking and it's like what I thought would happen did happen. Like, yeah, you gonna get lumped the fuck up, bro. You not used to none of this movement, these combinations. You not used to none of that. You ain't fought nobody that do that. Now with Parker, I'm like, yeah, Parker gonna get your ass. He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you, and I think he's gonna stop you. But we'll see. Fabio is a tough motherfucker.
Let me ask you a question.
Hypothetical.
Let's say Wardley somehow pulls the upset. Do you think Usyk fight Wardley next?
Hell yeah. Big fight in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
Big fight in the UK. Yeah, he'll do that. Especially because Wardley don't got no amateur background. Like, that's cool. That would be a strong statement though. If he do to Parker what he did to Hooney, fucking yo.
That means that man's hands is for real, for real.
That's
him doing something that Zane couldn't do and finish a motherfucker off.
That's what I was gonna say. That Parker been in there with AJ. He been in there with Wilder. He been in there with White, with Chisora. He been in it with Andy Ruiz.
That wasn't Wilder. He was in the ring where you got to take the W off. He was with Alder.
He was with Aldi, bro. He's in there with Aldi. You know what I'm saying? But the point is that Parker has been in there with punchers. And we're not looking at a Parker that, oh, yeah, now he's getting his ass beat. No, he was just in there with Bacoli. He was just in there with that guy. He's been in there with Zane.
Well, people ain't going to get too much credit to that because of the circumstances.
Yeah.
True, but that's just saying that this guy is no stranger to dealing with punchers. He's no stranger. He's been fighting punchers all his career. Like, if you really look at Parker's resume,
a lot of punches on there. You know who's not familiar with fighting with punchers?
Who?
Devin Haney.
Yeah,
So does Brim have a clock in his house right now that says T-minus 30 days before Haney gets knocked out.
No, I don't need a
I'm
clock. It's
saying,
internal. That shit's
Yeah,
internal, my G.
I'm
but
saying we all looking forward to that. Go ahead, Herb.
Big Baby Miller's scared of Wardley too, right? Scared
He
of him.
is. He
Remember
is.
What?
they want to fight, and then they went to the press conference. Fucking Big Baby Miller just gonna snap and come out like, I heard that shit you did. And Wardley, what are you talking about? I heard that song you made. And I was like, Wardley, does Wardley seem like the type of person that'll make a rap diss song?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Could you
and then-
imagine Fabio freestyling? Fuck you up in the shot.
Yeah,
Fucking Britain.
and
If switch Britain.
Loaded one pump pump.
Yo,
Speaking
yeah,
of songs, Jules, that drops in 2 weeks, dog.
Oh, okay. Keep going, Herb. Keep going.
And Big Baby Miller said, I heard that he made a rap song called Miller Killer. And I'm looking for the shit all over YouTube. That shit ain't nowhere. That ain't even exist.
Miller Killer. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
Killer.
That's battle
See,
bars.
now, AJ would make a rap because AJ used to rap. So I think he would make a rap like, yeah, I punch you in your thigh. Some for Britain. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't like the way they sound on Wax overall.
Nah, I ain't mad at him. Like, you gotta let him be because that's the sound for them. To us, it sound crazy, but to them, that sound
Hold
like
on, who
that
was the
shit.
one? One rapper, one heavyweight. Was it Bacoli or was it Buwasi? I think it was Buwasi. He had a song. I liked it.
No, it was Okoli.
It was Okoli. Yes, I liked the song he did though. Oh, low key, I liked it.
You say
Getting
here,
the A-Rap money.
Dante Wilder and his brother got a song. Oh,
Nah, come on, dog. Don't do this to us.
Yeah, that shit was ass.
Yo, Afro
cheap.
beats, man. Come on, we ain't doing it.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. The rappers that I heard, because you fuck with shit, low engineering background, a little bit. I would say that Wilder has a good pitch. So does Broner. You got a good pitch. Like you got a good pitch, but somebody with. No, lyrically they don't got nothing to say. That's why
They need somebody to write for them.
Yeah, that they got a good pitch. They're like, no, I like the way your voice sound on the track. I like it.
Good delivery.
But you don't got nothing to say. You sound like somebody that's trying to sound like somebody.
Yeah, they need somebody to write the bars for them.
That
Rap
shit carry
this.
up. That's like Clarissa. Like Clarissa, you just
Oh my
trying to
gosh,
sound,
she sounds booty cheeks.
Yo.
T cheeks on the mic. I'm sorry.
Yo, that pussy gotta be amazing for Papoose to put up with that shit, bro. Like that shit must be.
Or maybe
crazy.
she just not really that. She might not be that aggressive in her regular life dealing with day to day, and she might be, submissive to him.
Nah, come on, dog. Come on,
come on, man. Y'all dog right enough, man.
Hostile in the motherfucker, dog. She wake up throwing fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? She probably punched that motherfucker in face first thing in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, B. You could see that on him. He that dude that like hostile bitches from Remy to
his history kind of showing that. Gangster bitches. Oh, you like gangster bitch? You like battle rap bitches? You like bitches with bars?
You know what I was gonna say? He like bitches that'll fuck him in his ass.
Come on, bro. Why did you, bro?
Damn.
Violation, bro. 101.
Yo, you fucking with all these hostile ass
bro,
bitches?
That's violation, though, bro.
Yo,
but sometimes them strong bitches will fuck you back. That's what it is.
There's a masculinity kick in. Win.
Them gangster bitches will fuck you back.
He want her to be his daddy and shit. Like, nah.
Jules, he be slap boxing with Carissa in the morning.
Can I tell you, yo? They be slapping dicks together in the shower and shit.
Bro. You a loose cannon.
Oh man,
saying, bro. Like I don't see. Like,
shit.
You know what the shit is? When I was young, I liked the mouthy, hostile bitches. I'm talking about when I was a teenager. Yeah, that was sexy for 10 seconds till you realize, God damn, this bitch.
You're annoying.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, you know what? Like, you know what happened for me when I stopped dealing with them like that? I used this when I was living in New York. She was thugged out, but she had some good stuff, right? I mean, we did it in the rain in Riverside Park, right? One day she got mad at me. I'm like, I'm finna argue, and she jade me, son. She jade me. She jawed. She jabbed me.
Damn.
Really?
You know what I did?
Jab her back.
Nope. I completely just walked away, and I left her ass alone. She ain't hear from me for like a month. She was tight. And she went like, I'm sorry. No, I accept your apology, but ain't no way I feel like I gotta knock your ass out. If I feel like I gotta knock your ass out, I am exiting stage right. And that's exactly what I did.
Smart man.
I fuck with a schizophrenic bitch. I don't know if you remember this bitch, Brim, because we from around the same neck of the woods. Schizophrenic bitch named Marlo from 145th and Riverside.
No.
You might have seen this bitch. She got around. She's schizophrenic.
I don't know. I was minding my business. Then I was getting my life together and helping other people get their life together.
Fuck is you, Daredevil? I'm getting my life together.
No, bro, that's when I was. Bro, okay, listen, check this out. At that time, I was advocating for the $1 million blocks. I had met Richard Gere. We were advocating out the Capitol in Albany. Like I was putting in work, bro.
Richard Gere.
All right, Matt Murdock.
I was on parole, bro. I was trying to get my life together, bro. Fuck you, man.
It's together, bro. It's all good now.
It's really good. Together. You damn right it's together.
Bro, you got Brian Norman, fucking Devin Haney is fucking over, bro. It's fucking together, bro. You're right. But hostile bitches, man. Yeah, that shit was attractive for 10 seconds, bro. 10 seconds. Yeah. That shit wore off. Like, yeah, I'm good.
You want to learn something right quick? You know something? You know what raises your testosterone levels? Raw onions. And you know what lowers you know what lowers your testosterone levels? A woman's tears.
Really?
Yeah, can I get an amen? Fuck.
Hey,
for real.
Oh shit. Nah, I mean shit. It took me to get older. Like, yeah, I don't want a bitch that's gonna be fighting with me and being mad at me and trying to be hostile with me. Like, nah, fuck that shit, man. That fixation lasted 10 seconds. Like, man, nah, I'm good. I ain't trying to be at war all the time. You know what I mean? Shit is real out here, B. You know what I'm saying? But hey, yo, T-minus 10 fucking. How many days is it till that shit, bro? How many days?
30.
30 days till Haney versus Norman?
It's a month. Yep, 30. It's exactly a month from today.
Shout out to motherfucking Ronan. Brim's fighting bullseyes while training Norman Jr. Yo, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Brim walk out with Norman. I would not be surprised.
You should be very surprised because it ain't that deep, dog. I support them. They got their own path. I'm there to support. Now
Brim
keep it
gonna
moving.
be holding that BO like this on the shit, bro. Like, I would not.
I ain't gonna front. I did look into the prices and thought about going. I wish I could holler at Jolene from Fighters First and she give me a ticket, but that's not the place, and I'm not the person for that. No, I'd pay to go, but I'm keeping my money in my pocket.
TV. Is that Mike Tomlin walking out the champion? Is that Mike Tomlin walking out Brian Norman?
You're an asshole. I wish I could dirty your hat right now.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy.
He has to do it. He has to knock him out.
Yeah. He has to. But
I mean, you want him to, but he don't. You know why he doesn't? I mean, he has to for us, but to win the fight, he doesn't. Because I think if he rocks Devin can fight to survive and make it 12 and lose a decision.
No, I would say more than a rooting interest, right? More than a rooting interest. I genuinely believe Brian can win that fight. I genuinely believe, like, yeah, this is tough for you, bro. Like, and you only doing this because you don't have a choice. Like, if you didn't fight Brian, what the fuck else was you gonna do?
On the show?
What you gonna do? On the shelf?
I seen Brian's training today. I think on Showbiz, I seen him in front of him training, and he was cutting the ring off effortlessly with whoever he was sparring with. And I was like saying, I don't know, Devin Feet might be a little bit more chickener than this nigga who he's sparring with, though. But it looked like he definitely ready. I'll tell you that much. He looks like he's ready.
They had a dude who, I was gonna say just real quick, Jules. They had a dude who was being interviewed. That claimed he was Haney's sparring partner, and even that dude told the guy, he's like, yeah, man, that dude ain't got nothing that Norman needs to worry about. I think so.
No, wait. No, I know who you talking about, the Spanish looking dude.
Yeah, that's the one that was on Mill City.
Yeah, because I seen the Troy Osley shit. And Troy Osley said it all without saying shit. That Mill City
ain't got no thumb.
Mayweather.
Mill City, like, what he got? He's like, you know.
He's smart.
Show me
He's
a couple
smart.
of Mayweather
Got the jab. got the jab. It's like, all right, you got the jab.
No, but
Right?
Julius, I heard that shit that Brian said. It was Loki was dissing him that he does a lot when he was talking about Devin Haney. He said, "No, I have seen some things that Devin Haney says keen to Floyd Mayweather, punching motherfuckers after the bell."
Yeah, after the
so
break.
yeah.
That's all he said. That like I seen things from, and you thinking he gonna say some shit like a pull counter or something like
Yeah.
something. He said hitting motherfuckers after the break. I'm like, yo,
You know what Dev really does have to do? Early in the fight, he has to try to establish himself. He has to take a chance to try to get respect early.
Mhm.
I think
Then he can
Devin's-
try to pivot and move around. But he has to get respect early.
I think Devin's only out, and it's really chancy. It's to focus on the counter, draw Brian's lead, and counter it enough in the first half that you make him hesitant in the second. And like I said, I wouldn't trust that because that involves you being within striking distance of Norman. And unless I'm mistaken, he got an inch reach on you, bro. I don't think.
And
you
Norman can
used to
feint
that.
while you're doing that. He can feint.
You know what I mean? So, but it's that you know that he can't just hang back and stick. You can't just hang back and stick the jab out there, bro. You can't just do that. Like, all right, you want to lose? Because you're gonna lose doing that shit. So, what would win you to fight?
You gotta take chances.
You gotta work off you gotta work off that counter. Get his respect that way. You can't knock him out. We know that. You can't knock him out. But maybe you can make him hesitant to throw. Win that way. But like I said,
Kawhi Leonard in 2019.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't. It's slim pickings, Devin. It's slim pickings. You know, that's what he could do. Work off the counter and hope for the best.
No coffee tonight, Jules?
Nah, I already drank like 2 cups, bro.
I'm doing mine.
Shit, I might make another. I might make another one off of this and watch The Craft. That big mouth bitch. I don't know why I was so hot for that big mouth bitch when I was a kid. That bitch looked like a goddamn piranha. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what I'm talking about.
You remember The Craft? It's this bitch in The Craft, the main bad guy.
Right.
She's also an American History X. She played this
Oh,
bitch.
that bitch, the goth looking bitch.
Her teeth is gapped.
Yeah.
I don't understand what I always wanted to get my dick sucked by that bitch because her mouth is so big. I'm like, yo, why is her mouth so big, bro?
Then she stabbed you, Jules, after.
It's when I was into hostile bitches, man.
I don't know what the fuck happened. The audio just completely went out.
I don't know, bro, but I know that big mouth bitch. I'm about to watch The Craft on Tubi so I can watch that big mouth bitch. You remember the chocolate bitch in The Craft? Did she have the TV show on Channel 9? Chocolate bitch.
Her name was Chocolate Bitch?
You're talking about the girl that came out in Half Baked, right?
Yeah. That's some big old thighs, man. Big old
She has some big old titties, too.
Damn, man, she got big old everything, man. Shout out to The Craft. I'm about to watch that shit too, The Craft. You know, my old motherfucker hyped to watch The Craft. Like, motherfucker.
Damn, that's some sad shit.
How the fuck is that sad? It's The Craft, bro. Like,
I just wanted to say it was sad just to get a reaction out you. Shut the fuck up now.
Saying The Craft, bro. Like, you gotta watch The Craft, bro. Yo, I watched San Andreas the other day, man. Yo, The Rock got some trash ass movies, bro. I watched that shit. I'm like, yo, why y'all got the most muscular motherfucker on earth in this role? This not a role for him. Like, this, why?
What's up with that new movie, though, he's in? I heard it was good. He really acted good in it.
Mark Kerr.
Yeah, he did a good job.
But I heard it flopped.
Yeah, money-wise, it flopped. Like, I was reading something about, like, they're going to take a little bit of a hit on it because they invested 50 mil to make the movie, and so far they've barely made back, like, about half the money. And they're talking about they don't know if they're even going to get to 50. by the time it's done.
That's where DVDs would have saved their ass, you know.
Yeah.
That's really what changed. That the DVD sales could always compensate for what you didn't make at the box office, but now DVDs is not a thing.
No, but you can still order it on Amazon or whatever the fuck.
I get, but that only lasts for like a month, right, Brim? You know, where you rent or buy, and most motherfuckers don't do that. Rent or buy, like, nah, I'll wait.
But
a month.
Kinda right.
you're
They be
talking
looking for
about
the free one.
you're talking about buying the physical, a Blu-ray or something like that from Amazon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, that's
I'm talking about like the
you-
order where you can watch it from Prime or something like that.
Yeah, like if it lands on
okay.
HBO, they'll give you that option. You know, when it first gets there, rent or buy. Sometimes they do that, but it's like, yeah, nobody does that anymore, bro. Nobody really buys movies anymore. They don't. They have so much at their disposal. Why would they be buying movies? Now, I will say, I have actually a extensive collection of DVDs. I have a fuck ton of DVDs, right?
You know, you need to put them on your computer and throw them DVDs away.
No, I was gonna say that after a while I might be able to sell them motherfuckers. I
What
think
you gonna
I
sell
got
them for?
I
You trying to
got
hold
a
them for
feeling.
30 years and sell them as an antique
I'm
classic?
telling you, I got a
Yeah.
feeling them shits is gonna be worth some bread. I got a feeling. I don't know why.
I mean, you know why? Because you think about it. If you had the old Atari 2600 still in the fucking box, that shit worth like 10 grand.
For real. But I got wild DVDs because I used to collect them shits. But now it's
So that
like,
means you got Booty Talk 96 probably in your stash.
motherfucker
I was
said
17
booty
and
talk. Motherfucker said booty talk. Fuck, I'm
Jules got Heather Hunter Volume 2.
fuck out of here, bro. If I was going to use any throwback porns, it would be strictly and specifically Karen Steffens, bro. I used to be so hot for Karen Steffens.
Superhead.
Hell yeah, because she's pretty and she suck a mean dick, bro. That's not even necessary, bitch. Goddamn.
I know your name, Jawbone.
Right.
I'm
It's
saying.
crazy. Fuji Rap is my fucking favorite rapper too.
I'll tell you what, that the first time I seen that bitch sucking that dick, I didn't think that shit, like, I didn't think it was pot. Like, this bitch was amazing. Like, oh my God.
Vacuum
See?
cleaner.
That shit was amazing. Shout out to Superhead. She she got an Instagram, right? I follow that shit. Got a fucking Instagram. Bitch don't show her titties or nothing. She don't be sucking dick no more. At least not on camera. She probably suck dick on, on the day-to-day, but not like on camera no more.
You went back to the amateur circuit. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, she's in the chicken gizzard circuit now,
You
bro.
came
You
up
know
in
what I'm
the
saying?
wrong era for her. What she do? What she did.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what the shit is? I don't look down on them because it's like, yo, listen, the only difference between an average bitch in the projects and a Cameron Steffens is a camera around when she sucked dick. That's the only difference. Y'all bitches out here
True.
sucking and fucking everything. Like it ain't a
They
whole
doing it
big
for
difference.
they doing it for
That
they
and
sucking it
the
for
dude who she
some
was
hot
sucking,
fries.
Jules. That's the difference too.
Yeah, but the moral of the story is what? Because these bitches out here ain't sucking wild dick. Yeah, they sucking wild
They
dick.
are.
There's not a
They
camera-
just doing it
there's not a
for
camera
hot
around when
wings
they
and
do
hot
it.
fries with ketchup.
For real.
And they're not
They
sucking
just
profile dick.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you can't get mad at Karen Steffens for sucking a little
Yeah,
bit.
because the difference. I mean, the numbers still add up regardless if it's high profile or low profile.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Shout out to Karen Steffens, bro. Shout out to Mia Khalifa. She in the fashion shit now. Fashion.
You know what's so
model.
crazy? She wasn't even in the game long. It just running off old clips.
Yeah. She was only in the game for a few years and only did a couple movies, but it was because she was wearing a hijab, sucking dick. Like, all right, bitch, this a real violation. Like,
Yeah, man. She can't go back there. They'll behead her ass.
you are bugging. Like, you gonna wear a hijab and suck? I remember one of my favorite pornos is her fake mom was sucking her boyfriend dick. Then they started fighting for the shit, and then they started fucking each other. It's the wildest shit, bro. The bitch was playing her mom. Oh, that's one of my favorite pornos.
I banged a girl with her
Shit.
job. I banged somebody with a girl with her job on.
Bro, you know that pussy extra tight too, probably. I never fucked no Middle Eastern bitch. I never did.
Me neither.
I'm a non-practicing Muslim, so that's what gave me the access to the broad and that jab and shit. You know, I had to pull out the Islam hard and game money and get some pussy from her. It works.
Was it tight though? That's a
Oh.
serious question because you know they ain't fucking like other bitches
Yeah,
is fucking
exactly.
like they not.
They're not
You know,
really.
like the Prophet Muhammad will come out and smack the shit out of bitch, bro. You crazy? Peace be upon him, bro.
Oh my god.
You wild.
Now,
You
they got-
wild.
How am I wilding? Peace be upon him, Brim. What the fuck you want me to do?
that
No,
means
the statement right before it though.
smack. But he said the right thing, man. He said, "Peace be upon him." That's Allahu. That's Allahu Layla. Let you bounce. I'm waiting.
Allahu Akbar. Wait, Allahu Akbar. Bartullah. I can't
And
even
Jules,
say
What
it.
I like to put in the relays is I'll change my voice and I'll do the Alhamdulillah, right? Whenever I talk.
L. Caesar, shut up. I'm no Ellie Setback. Don't ever
Alhamdulillah.
disrespect me talking about I'm Ellie Setback.
Alhamdulillah. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Brim is like, nah, you know, Ellie is out of control, dog. Like Ellie been out of control for
I'm not a
minute.
fanboy. I'll honestly assess it regardless if I support you or not. I'm a boxing fan first. Don't get me fucked up.
That's you remember that, Ronan, that the bitch was playing her mom's and she started sucking her boyfriend dick under the table. And then fucking Mia seen the shit. She started sucking the shit. And they started making out with each other. I'm like, wait a minute, ain't that her mom? What the fuck going on? What the fuck going on? That shit was wild. That's a good. I done rubbed one out a couple of times of that one. Shit, that was a good one.
That's crazy.
There ain't nothing crazy about that shit. I just don't lie about the shit. Motherfuckers sitting here doing the same shit I did. They just
Yeah,
don't
I
want
just
to
said
say
it's still
shit.
crazy. You know who was better after the game to me than was in it? Because I don't know why I wasn't a fan of her though. Damn, I forgot her name. Dark skin.
Who?
she's an adult actress.
Yeah, she was. She's not one now, but she was.
Ooh,
But I
Pinky?
wasn't a fan of her like that back then.
Ooh, Pinky.
No, dark skin. I said dark skin.
A lot of them.
Brim, I'm gonna give you Brim. I got a question for you, and this question is for you too, Herb. Prom Karen Steffens or Brittany Renner?
Karen Steffens.
They kind of.
Really?
They kind of remind
It's some
me.
amount. It's a certain amount of intelligence with the head to come with her.
Yeah, they kind of
Herb,
remind me.
who you going with?
They kind of remind me of the same kind of people. I'm gonna go with the Steffens girl because you know she got the experience. That other bro, I like her too, but I'm gonna go with Steffen.
Fair enough. Fair. I mean, like, yeah, like push come to shove, experience matters, you know. And you know she got that. Fuck around Brittany, look all good, but she a fucking starfish.
Fuck around, Brittany might know some shit.
I mean, did y'all see when she was grinding on Charleston White?
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
Throwing water bottles and shit. That bitch crazy.
That broad's too much, man.
They all are, bro. Fill them full of liquor, they all are, bro. They all are.
All of them are crazy.
It's just a question of when, bro. Because that's really the only. It's when. It's the when. That's the difference. The when. They all go.
Yep, it's the level. It's the level of crazy is the difference.
For real. No, on that note, gentlemen, I'm gonna fucking go to sleep. I'll see y'all on the next one.
Stop lying, motherfucker. You're gonna go
before
watch
you
crap.
go, was Jada Fire. Jada Fire, bro. Was Jada Fire.
Jada Fire. I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna find out. I'll see you on
Oh,
the next
Lord
one.
have mercy.
Night, fellas.
Okay.
Good night, y'all.
Peace.
We'll get my roll.